Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Morbid. So last time we cleared out pretty much all of, or the vast majority of the fell fields, somewhat handily, you know, some minor hiccups notwithstanding. Everything except what's past here, because it turns out that this area is entirely separate from the rest of the map. I should have just explored it right away, but you never know. Okay, got another, at least one more of those big guys. Two more, actually, as it turns out. Okay, yeah, I mean, if you can start with one heavy attack, ideally sneaking. What is that? Acid syringers, interesting. Right, let's see this guy from the other side. In fact, you can kill him from above, because the hitbox extends so far above. Heart room. Ah, right. We did need another Lazarus flower, so that's nice. Right. Yeah, if you can get... if you can open the fight with a heavy attack, ideally sneaking, but not necessarily. Oh, especially against an elite version. Okay, yep, that worked out. Alright, just kill them quickly. What did they drop? Broccoli. More broccoli? Yes. Well, thanks but no thanks. Actually, neither of those things. Invented by the brilliant Dr. Wartburg, these syringe fingers, or syringers, I guess, are filled with extremely potent acid that corrodes through any armor, scale, or flesh. Okay, whoa, wait, what? They're also 4 slots, but they're faster and more base damage than the Beast Claws. Well, dang it. Of course, these are poison-based. And the game has just not been giving me any good poison runes. It's real unfortunate. But, I mean, when it comes to claw weapons, I guess these are the way to go? Oh, wait. Hold on. These are 130. These are 120. Never mind. For some reason I thought these were 115. That makes no sense though. My other claws were 140. So these are actually not quite as fast, but the damage is definitely a lot higher. A lot higher. Yeah, I mean, okay, and they have the same moveset as the knuckles that I used. Or, well, didn't really use much, but used for a bit at least. Yeah, I mean, the damage is certainly a huge plus here. And I could just put in some good damage runes if I don't care about damage type, and I really don't. I probably shouldn't. I mean, I still assume that damage resistances, you know, play some kind of role, have some kind of effect, and that each enemy has its own set of resistances to various damage types. So technically it could make a difference, but in practice you really don't know unless you do extensive testing on each single type of enemy. And I mean, apart from bosses and mid-bosses, they're just not worth it. And even those I've been able to take care of quite handily without really paying attention to what specific type of damage I was using. So, and long story short, you know, other than flavor and your own headcanon, I guess, it really makes no difference. So I could just put in whatever. In fact, I might just do that. I just like the idea of, you know, stacking the same damage type on those weapons. Just for, yeah, I don't know. Entirely non-practical reasons. Yeah, kind of neat, I guess. But so is this. And I just don't know what the heck the timing for these guys' attacks is. I'm trying to go slow, I'm trying to go early, to the point of getting hit. I guess it's early in this case? It's when it actually ended up working. Oh, hi there. Oh, you're just a fly though. Just a fly. So normal house fly. No problem. Hey, and that was the skill point. Rune of Anxiety. but not even a grand one, so just not worth using. Okay, I guess that's it for this area, is it? It's definitely all the things that I remember seeing from the outside looking in. It seems like that's the extent of it. Okay. Well, we did find another new weapon, I guess, for what it's worth. Another one for the collection. I apparently missed this guy. But we're full on those things, so... Okay. Where... How do I leave this place? Where did I enter this place? Not there. Oh. I guess... Yeah. Just down here. So, well, I guess with that we're ready to take a look at the next boss. The second to last one, actually. We also have the quest to turn in. We also have a bunch of things to actually look at. Enemies. Right. The final formidable foe. Yeah. Yes. Fat Conrad. Fat Conrad, also known as Conrad the Cozener, is one of Mornia's most notorious charlatans. Despite his deplorable and widespread reputation, many gullible individuals still turn to him in hopes of an easy fix for their problems. What kinds of problems would he be able to fix? Do I want to know? Before Conrad himself became a snake oil salesman, he was a customer of one. As a morbidly obese youngster, Conrad was willing to try anything, except for exercise, to lose weight and lead a normal life. To a real man. He bought a sinister potion, which he was promised would turn all his fat into rock-hard muscle. This is precisely what the murky mixture did, as over time the stuff turned Fat Conrad into a hideous, stone-skinned monstrosity with formidable strength. Cool. Right, we never looked at this thing, Maggot Mother. Nice. Maggot Mother develops from a giant larva which attaches itself inside a dead wood. Living off the moisture and mold the inner bark has to offer, the larva grows until it fully fills the vacuous tree. After reaching this point, the giant larva mutates into a maggot mother and starts spawning offspring. On rare occasions, a giant larva has been known to attach itself inside a large enough carcass, mistaking it for a hollow tree. Alright. But I don't think we have encountered any of those extra abominations. Yet, at least. World lore items? Did I... Finley's bottle, and Fat Conrad's head. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Old Man Finley's bottle, the label has a picture of a skull demon on it. Just smelling the black beverage makes you instantly lightheaded and nauseous. One must have had a lifelong experience dealing with this stuff to be able to drink it. Okay. The decapitated head of Fat Conrad. The face is petrified, eyes wide open, expressing the vivid horror of his unnerving last moment. Well, I mean, his end came pretty swiftly, so, you know, for what it's worth. He didn't have to suffer for long. Right. Of course we know those. Cool. That's all the items. Still missing one bit of world lore. Hopefully I didn't miss it. Maybe we'll find it here after the boss, or maybe it's in the final area. We will see. I can level something up, so I guess I will do that. Specifically, I could upgrade either healing potency or attack speed. I'm gonna go with the offensive one. Is there a noticeable difference? Really hard to tell. I mean, we only went from level 2 to level 3 basically. It's not gonna be as noticeable as the jump from 0 to 2 right away. So let's just assume that it's not completely wasted. Meditate here. Stash this away. And that. And, well, let's travel. I hope I can travel. Wait, capital city? Oh yeah, of course, it's the capital. Lost Lands, Fell Fields, way to the gardens. Yes. From there we can basically just go straight up and into the presumed boss arena. Just past this guy. Should I kill it? Ah, crap. I thought I could do a quick 1-2. Wait. That's frost, unfortunately. Also lesser. I don't know why I thought it was a grand rune. Crap. Completely useless. Okay, let's maybe just sneak past the guy. Not worth it. Thought I could do a heavy attack and then just finish it off with one quick normal stab. Maybe I could have if I had been faster. Okay. Grand Rune of Disgust. That is poison, I think? Sure is. Well, there you go. It's 49 damage. Greater Rune of Rage. I guess I can fill up... Actually, it doesn't really matter filling up my sanity, because I'm planning to just go all in with a limb. Go in on a limb. Oh, hi there. Are you the doctor or just some random toad? Bile toad putris, spawn of disgust. Okay. Oh, I'm pretty tanky. Oh god. Should probably not be standing. Why am I on the wrong weapon? What is happening here? Okay, just heal through all the damage. I feel kind of terrible just doing this, but it works. And again, that's mostly without the limb. So, okay. Sorry. Not really sorry. It's all coming back to me. I remember everything. The experiments conducted. The pain inflicted. The monsters created. The lives claimed. Put me down, please. To recall is to go insane again. Acolyte slain? Oh, somehow I guess it had already registered the execution blow or something. Well, yeah, that was not pretty. Just, yeah. But, I mean, also, I really have no idea. I was not on my claw weapon when I entered, right? Obviously. And you cannot really easily switch your weapon, because there's this weapon swap animation that takes a moment to actually do. So, and how would at what point would I have accidentally hit that button anyway? It's not anywhere near anything I needed to press, so I really don't know what happened there. I was just looking at the boss health bar, really. Oh wow, that worked out much better than expected. Didn't even expect that parry there. Wow. Also, what's with the loud musical sting there? Well, let's take a look at the Morbid Menagerie, I suppose. Sorry, man. Oh, I did not even see the actual human body there. So that is Dr. Wartburg riding that monstrosity. I can only assume that he really was there, and I was not seeing him at all. Oh man, I feel so bad for just, you know, running in there and killing the boss. Is this a boss music playing because the game's confused? What the hell is going on? Game, please calm down. It's probably very loud too. What? Okay, this is... Hold on. That can't be right. It's not supposed to play that way. I think I broke the game a little bit by killing the boss too quickly. And yeah, I do feel bad. I should have given him a chance to show off at least some of its attacks. I mean, I saw that annoying spreading acid or poison or whatever that lingered a long time around the boss. So not just a simple circle spreading away from the boss that you can just dodge through. But if I had tried to avoid damage, I really would have had to stay away for a decent duration. But yeah. Anyway, so let's try this again. Enemies, acolytes. Yeah. So I don't know. Either maybe the boss started with that human body not visible, and that would have been a later phase or something, or I literally just didn't look at it. That's probably what happened. I mean, I was focused on all kinds of different things, looking mostly at the boss's health bar and my own. Between that, I completely missed that. And of course, yeah, the execution move must have been actually cutting off the doctor's torso from the body of the toad. That's why it's no longer there. Anyway, a brilliant mind in a broken body, Dr. Wartburg had lived his whole adult life as a hermit in a small cabin at the notoriously dangerous Fellfields. He spent his days studying poisons and venoms of various plants and animals. Working late one night at his desk, being tired from a long day's work, Wartburg accidentally spilled a petri dish of unidentified toad toxin on his thighs. He was quick to wipe the stuff off and survived seemingly with only minor rashes on both legs, where the ichor had soaked through his apron. Wartburg went to sleep feeling a bit queasy, but otherwise unalarmed. Next morning, however, to Dr. Wartburg's great horror, both of his legs were oozing green pus from every pore. As he dragged his legs to the side of the bed, the skin on both of his calves peeled off, sticking to the bed sheets. Shocked by the horrible sight, Dr. Wartburg panicked and tried to jump off the bed, but collapsed, crushing his legs, which folded under his weight and squished into a pool of reeking gunk. Chunks of dead flesh and ligaments. Why does this have to be so graphic? This is a little bit gross. Laying on the floor in the fetid pool of pus that used to be his legs, Dr. Wartburg, with his last breath, shouted for Gulgahar to spare his life no matter the cost. His shouts were indeed heard and answered. He survived and was even allotted a brand new pair of legs. Well, two brand new pairs of legs, really. And an entire gigantic, disgusting toad with extra eyes for good measure. Just... sure. Okay. All in line with... this game's aesthetics, of course. How very nice. Well, anyway, that was that. Yeah. So, I guess I'll do one thing that I kind of forgot to do. Not that I needed to do it first. But that is return to the quest giver. Now that I have slain Conrad. And once again, I didn't see the message. I saw the message of Acolytes slain this time, that I certainly did not see when I killed Master Bibe, who I also technically didn't kill. He just died, I guess, after I killed his two companions, accompanists. Yeah, but I did not see anything indicating that I'm now transcendent. So we'll see. I guess I'll just go talk to the giant guarding that passageway and hope that I can, that I am suddenly somehow transcendent, because otherwise I'm not really sure what I should do about that. You have the head, you killed him, Fat Conrad is no more. Yes, indeed. What a relief. To see the horror of imminent death in his eyes like that brings me great joy. You know, I think I'll preserve this. Yes, I'll put it in a jar above the fireplace, where I can enjoy his horrid last moment daily. Okay, sure. Anyway, here's your bounty. You've truly earned it. That's a lot of stuff. Grand Rune of Disgust, I'll take it. A new weapon? Not the steroids. Get out of here. The Long Ranger. Yeah, that's definitely new. Okay, first of all, put that in there. Oh, I switched that in the menu and put the rune in. And then I forgot to switch back before I entered the boss fight. Yeah, because I found the rune right before the boss. Fair enough, my bad. It's okay. The Long Ranger, 40 base damage, sniper 2 slots. Many formidable rifles were commissioned. I keep forgetting that the text is always going to be the same. So is that any good? Not compared to this, to the crossbow. Not really sure if there's any particular notable difference between a rifle and a crossbow. It's just a single shot, long range weapon, right? I mean, is there a difference? That's the maximum speed, fire rate. Maybe a little bit faster than a crossbow, but not really that much. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems not as good. I guess I could have finished this quest quite a bit earlier and got access to this sooner, but yeah, I don't know. Firearms in this game, or ranged weapons in this game, just not particularly useful as far as I'm concerned. So, thanks, man. And to the stash it goes. as do these things, because why not? Right, I'm down to 3 limbs, but I mean, there should really only be one more boss fight in the game, and judging by these last couple of fights, I'm not particularly worried quite yet. It might be super tough compared to everything else, but I don't know. It might also not be. I kind of expect another similarly sad display as with this most recent one, but we'll see. Maybe it's gonna put up a bit more of a fight. So either way, I don't think I need to go farm for more of those limbs. Those should be fine. I can always do that later if I do end up running out. So yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead, go to Yortel, see if I am indeed transcended. I have transcended, whatever. Yeah, I mean, where else could I possibly go? It's not like there's any like major lore location. We don't really know anything about this transcendence except that people in the city are constantly talking about it. So I'll just go there and it's not. Just go there. Control entrance. Why would I teleport right there? Actually, I did want to double check this place. Yeah, okay, so he's just sitting there. Very dead. Even though I did not actually climb up on stage and personally decapitate him. Apparently it still counted, so that's good. Good enough. Come on. Yep. Let me through. Might as well kill this thing so the puppets are no problem. Not that they would be otherwise. Don't get stuck on nothing, please. I don't know, somehow I have a feeling like I'm not transcended and I'll have to somehow figure out what to do next. But I really can't think of any location that seemed special but that I wasn't able to do anything with the first time around or something like that. We'll see. Maybe just killing all of the acolytes up to this point is all that it took. What? How? Oh, come on. Yeah. Come on. Stop crying. I'm sure it doesn't hurt that much. Welcome, transcended one. Oh, okay. Never mind. Thankfully, it was that easy. Okay, we got an entrance for the an entry for that gate slave, and this is Necropolis. Right. We had heard that place mentioned before. Is there gonna be a shrine right away? Well, there's some. Yes, there is actually. Well, let's quickly rest here. And so we don't have any quests right now, huh? Yep. Friends. That's all of them. Burlow's son. Oh, that was the guy for Conrad. Old Man Finley with a bottle. Gate Slave Kern, Gorn, Fern, and Arn. All right. Pretty cool design actually for all of those. Pity you don't really do much with them. They just sit there. You talk to them once. Okay, any of you have anything good to say? Our agony is but an illusion, past which lies true redemption. If you say so. Praise the Gahars and their mighty acolytes. That's singular, acolyte at this point. I guess these guys haven't heard the news. My faith is unwavering, my faith is unwavering. Okay, sure. Death redeems a morbid mind, my child. So nothing useful from any of you guys. Gotcha. You're much bigger than the image in the monster glossary implies. Holy crap. There's no way through here. So I hope there's a way over on this side. Seems to be the case. Oh, well. Thanks, I guess. So there was no need to go farm limbs either way, for what it's worth. Mysterious liquid and some rune that I have no use for. Well, it is a poison rune. Oh, hold on. Grand Rune of Depression. And a Grand Rune of Solitude. Actually, this one is the final one. Yep. There we go. Fully upgraded Beast Claws. 63 damage, 130% speed. Not bad at all. You know what? Just for fun. Right. Just for fun. I'm gonna try and use that for a little bit more limbs. I mean, sure, why not? Pretty ominous music here. Oh, okay. Can you please just pick that up? Thank you. My god. I tried 3 times and I don't know. Not a whole lot of enemies around either. As in none, except for that big guy on the other side that we saw. Okay, yeah, that's the other enemy whose outline we had seen. Maybe not the best time to try out a new weapon. Oh god. Okay. You know what? Screw that. No. Oh god. Jesus. Okay. Okay. That is tough. What do you... Try to turn around for the record. Okay. Jesus, that's quite the assortment of terrible enemies that you summoned there. Okay, Tomb Tender. My god. Unfortunately, not all the shadowy things just disappeared. Well, all but one. Maybe he was just in the process of summoning a new one when he died, and the others did properly despawn. Yeah, okay, unpleasant, for sure. I hope there's not too many of them. Although, they should be easy enough to avoid if I wanted to. Okay, that's just stuff that you dropped, I guess. So nothing special, just consumables. Fair enough. Okay, now maybe let's use those claws for just a little bit. Although again, this is also something I... Whoa, I forgot that that's the special attack. That's pretty cool. Not the easiest to use, but it does... I mean... Okay, not quite that much reach. But a lot. Ow, too close. Okay, well, I mean that works well enough. I could definitely get used to using these. I still think I prefer the sword. Not just for being more familiar with it. Okay, that's what I thought. Unfortunately, we cannot really unlock a shortcut from this side or anything. Hello, big guy. God, oh god, what the hell is that attack? Also, I think I ended up stunned by it? Maybe? Kind of hard to see, hard to tell because I wasn't able to see my enemy. Grave Slave? Was that it? My enemy? I wasn't able to see myself because I was covered by the enemy. There we go. But yeah, those weird grabby hands. Oh, they also deal a lot of sanity damage, as you would expect, I guess. I guess I'll go ahead and use some of these to fix that. You gonna do your tentacles? No? You're actually just gonna completely forget about me? Jesus. No! I hate these guys. Just... yeah, I don't know. These faster weapons just... I don't know. I'm too used to killing things with a few heavy hits as opposed to, you know, more slowly. More slow or more, I don't know, in more less heavy hitting hits. It shouldn't really make as much of a difference, but somehow in practice it does. Okay. Let's see, maybe this is gonna end up turning out to be a dead end. Or maybe you can go up either side of the map. Oh, this is not a way through. I see. The Holy Dichotomer. Oh god, another one of those guys. Yeah, maybe this map is just relatively wide open, allowing you to explore... Oh, what are you? Oh, so you also have a ranged blood spray attack, okay. Definitely way, way easier to kill with my trusty sword. It might be mostly familiarity, really, but either way, the effect is the same. Another Lazarus flower? Nah, don't really need it. Lesser rune, yeah. This should be, yeah, back to where I was. Huh? What is that? Oh, that was a petrifier. I couldn't even see an item there. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Holy Dichotomer. The sacred double-bit axe was the standard weapon of the brute paladins of the Old Kingdom. The two edges of the axe represent the dichotomy of human nature, of good and evil, of right and wrong, and of life and death. One of the edges of the axe is infused with fire, while the other one is infused with ice. This also reflects the duality of the brute paladins, known for their end, the end justifies the means ideology. If you say so. Okay, 20 physical, 25 fire, 25 ice. Makes sense. Pretty slow. Yeah, I mean, shotgun pounder, that's useless crap, of course. Okay, Helmet of Mornia. No thanks, we've seen that before. That's the that butcher weapon. Oh, what the hell? You were hiding very well, my good sir. Yeah, and we've also seen that weapon. I forget what it was called, but... Alright, just a way to get some of the unique weapons again. Or, you know, apparently not unique, not so unique, just rare. In case you needed another copy. But, I mean, really, why would you ever need another copy of any weapon when there are ways to wipe the runes and re-rune them? I mean, would you really switch between two copies of the same weapon with different runes in them? I guess you could. I suppose there's no real reason not to. Jesus, stop doing that. I kill them so fast, though. When I actually use my good weapon. The difference is quite stark. Yeah, we had seen that. Of course, that's the weapon dropped by the first boss. Good old Lorne. I don't quite see what that is. The organ. Ah, yes. Wait. Yes. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh. Okay, more of these guys. And not dropping any limbs for me. That's okay. I mean, we had plenty before, and we definitely still have plenty now. Oh. Ah, right. Keep not seeing these fences blocking me off. That's okay. Huh? What did I even kill there? Oh, what? What the hell? What are you? Get out of here. What? What was that? No monster journal entry, because obviously we had filled every slot there, but that was new. A new kind of demon. Weird. Finally the map. Oh, it's another one of those guys. Okay, now that I know that they're as nasty as they are, and it looks like I'll have to deal... Oh, 2 of them? Wait, is that right? Holy crap. Definitely try not to aggro more than 1 if I can help it. Okay, let's see here. Heal up a little bit. Take a lightning shroom. Actually, just activate a limb. Yep, that works. That works well enough. Right, and without the limb, it's still a very quick kill when you just focus on it. Okay, and we eat 1 Lazarus flower and we're good again. Easy peasy. And they were not actually... Well, they were what was creating this barrier, apparently. Oh. Which gives us access to that one. Alright. The Snake Fang again. Trusty Blaster again. Grand Rune of Anxiety. Okay. No need for those. We'll just tidy up things a little bit. Okay. That's also open. That isn't. Nope. Ah, okay, this is the place that we saw before. Sneak up on this guy. Kill him quickly. Yeah. Quickly enough. Grand Rune of Panic. Grand Rune of Rage. Of course, at this point, we don't really need any more runes. Pretty sure the sword that we have here is gonna serve us quite well until the end of the game. Oh, there's the final bit of lore, and we can get through here. Okay. The Promised City. That is a Sword of Yura again. I mean, if there ever was a weapon to have 2 copies of, that's the one. Is this just shrooms? Ice shroom? Yeah. You know what, game? You're right. I don't think I've ever used ice shrooms as my weapon type of choice. Or bleed or poison, really? I mean, this is a frosty area. What might the final boss be like? I mean, it's gonna be some kind of demonic monstrosity, so I don't really feel like bleeding or poison would do much against it. But then again, it's probably not gonna be resistant to more than 1 damage type. If it is resistant at all. Maybe it doesn't really make a difference. I'll go with Frost, maybe. Because I don't think I've really used that ever. So just for the sake of variety. Sword of Yura, yeah, I mean, it's good. Honestly, I did use one of my rune slots on this one on speed, which is not bad, but I also have the Blessing of Speed equipped at this point, and I feel like it wouldn't really make a huge difference if I didn't have that, so I could make a more damaging version if I really wanted to. I think I have at least 1 extra electricity in the stash. Well, at the next shrine I'm gonna take another look. This is the Sanity draining weapon, I think. Right, we did open this. Giving us another lightning weapon, lightning rune. Perfect. Ammo capacity increased 1 final time, presumably. Storm Cleaver is... Yeah, we had just very recently found one of these, I think. If not, oh well. We don't really have any more room in our stash as it is. Although there might be some copies of weapons that I don't really need another one off. Right, we had checked up here. I hope I'm not walking right into the final boss fight here, because I would like... No, the game would definitely give me another shrine, right? Yeah. Obviously it would. Oh, wow. I didn't think I dealt quite half of its health and damage with the first blow. So I wasn't expecting a two-shot there, but I'll take it. Another Grand Rune of Panic. Well, okay. With that we actually have... Wait. No, that's just 2. Do I really have another one in the stash? I think I do. Wait, that was 3? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I thought I picked up 3, but it looked like a 2 on the actual rune there. I guess I just didn't see that right. Cool. Yeah, that's 93 damage now. That's 12 more damage. A little bit slower. More electricity damage. I think I'm okay with slightly slower speed. I mean, it still feels plenty fast, so... Pretty sure that's going to be a good trade-off. Yeah, those are just... I'll pick them up just in case, but... yeah, those are just the basic weapons. Most basic weapons in the game that you start with. Okay. Oh, what? Respawned another one of those things. Weird. Wait, doesn't... something... I guess it's the tutorial? Where would that be? I guess a tutorial on Sanity? Does that mention the effects? And it says something about specters appearing? And I guess low Sanity increasing the chance of specters appearing? Maybe those are the ones, but it's weird. I mean, I am at kind of low Sanity at this point. Currently. But I was before, and... Well, maybe while you're at low Sanity, you always have a certain chance... Wow. Get out of here, you stupid thing. Maybe you always have a certain chance whenever you destroy anything to spawn... Oh god, don't kill me, please, thank you. I'll just use a thing. A flower. Yeah, maybe you have a chance whenever you kill anything or destroy anything to spawn one of those specters. But I assume those might be. Okay. Where even am I at this point? I kind of got lost. I went around the far eastern side. Oh, this might actually that'd be exactly where I went to the east. Right, that's another basic firearm. That's another one of those, yeah, Frothing Blades of Rage, exactly. Yeah, okay. I'll keep checking because, I don't know. I feel like there might be an achievement for collecting all the weapons. I might have read that because there is the one bit of somewhat extensive information on the game is a list of all the weapons and where to find them. And why would anyone go to the trouble of listing that and writing that down if there isn't an achievement for finding every weapon, right? It's just strange that I haven't actually. Maybe the final boss gives you the final weapon that you're missing or something. Okay. Oh, yeah, right, yeah. I did see that. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Stupid. Stupid RNG blood splatters. Come on. But there's blood as well. I didn't see it. This is super annoying. He dropped a weapon too? Okay, I'll just wait until this all dissipates. It only takes forever, you know. No big deal. Would you please? I think that's good enough. What is that? The lacerator. Okay. Oh, there's the final shrine. Kind of off to the side. Good thing I explored here. You know, obviously I would have. Yortalian parade rifle. That's new, at least. Ah, facebreakers. Okay. And a great sword of the drum. Didn't even notice picking that up. Parade rifle, 25 damage. That's not very good. I don't know. I'll just drop that. 2 skill points. Is that enough to do anything with? We have... Right. Wow. Forgot that we unlocked another slot as well. So, yeah, I guess I could take the Armorer Blessing. Or the Shroomer. In fact, I could take both the Shroomer and the Armorer for the final fight, both, and upgrade both once. Because, obviously... If I'm expecting the next thing to be, the next thing coming up to be the final boss of the game, obviously more experience is no longer necessary, so maybe I'll just go with these, yeah. Upgrade each once. So, better blessings and better defense. Meditate. Oh, and we have that lore entry to read, before I forget. Menagerie, World Lore... The Promised City. The people of Moria spend all their lives pursuing the Promised City necropolis. Once they reach exaltation, they set their aim for transcendence, as they slowly rise the ladder, getting ever closer to the reward for their lifelong subordination. Necropolis is described by the priests to be a warm and beautiful place. Yeah, it's obviously what that is. A place where there is good food and sweet wine galore, and you never need to toil nor suffer again. A place where the mighty Gahars finally acknowledge the loyal servience of their followers by granting them an eternal state of bliss. Most commoners are granted transcendence only when they die, and thus are sent to the Promised City in a coffin. According to the priests, hence the name Necropolis, I guess. According to the priests who speak for the Gahars, this matters not, for the dead shall rise anew once they reach the luxurious city of Necropolis. Cool. Right. Do we have to deal with this guy again? Kind of. Unfortunately. Ah, come on. Don't cover everything in blood, please. Okay. Guess everything is only partially covered in blood. Ouch. One final disgusting barricade to overcome. Stamina. No. No! Okay. I guess I'll... I don't know. Slow and steady. I guess I did remove a barricade that was in the way here as well. Kind of needed to. Impossible to miss. Okay, looks like the final boss is going to be in its own separate area. And one final upgrade as well. No achievement though. Typically, I'd expect one of those. Cathedral of Wrath. Well, there's an achievement for reaching this, as with every area. Oh, and actually yet another shrine as well, so that's convenient. I thought I'd need to hack my way through that disgusting mess on the stairs every time. If I should die here, which of course I'm probably actually not going to. We'll see. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, you're big and impressive looking. And disgusting, of course. No surprise there. Maybe I'll give him, some time to shine and show off his attacks on purpose. That's gonna be my excuse for if I actually do end up dying. The age of Dibram is over. The time of the Gahars has come. Yeah, well, I mean, all but one acolyte are dead, so not really looking all that good for them. Just saying. You fight for nothing, Striver. Gulgahar is the sole path to salvation. Submit, Striver. Submit like we did, and the Gahars will provide for you. That seems like a pretty desperate last-ditch effort here. Okay. Very slow, but probably pretty damaging axe attack. Even without any buffs, I'm dealing pretty good damage to him, honestly. And so far, yeah, okay. Damage is not nearly as devastating as you might expect, perhaps. But so far, okay, he has a bit of a charge. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably going to be another phase after this one, right? This seems pretty unthreatening for the time being. Let's go with the Frost Shroom and see. Does that have more damage? Maybe? Limb. Oh god. Inquisitor Odious, by the way, Scholar of Hate. There. What's he doing? Oh, he's healing himself. Oh, I didn't even realize. Well, it's unfortunate. Okay. Alright, okay, nice. Whoa. Nice follow-up. He's spawning whip shrooms. You know what? Another limb. And no more mercy for you. You'll never make it, Striver. Give in to the Gahars. I mean, what? What? The Gahars are eternal. A mere mortal cannot hope to... something. Do I destroy something here? Nope. Okay. Hold on, give me my sanity back, for what it's worth. Another shroom. Another limb. Heal. Just wait for some stamina. And kill him again. Okay. That's all it took? Redeem my mistake. Redeem yourself. Redeem Mornia. That's the plan. Acolyte slain. Final one. Duty fulfilled. Redemption achieved. Okay. Is that it? I did unlock a final lore entry, but if the game ends right here, how will I ever get to read it? Huh, okay, well, I mean, that's the credits, so I beat the game. There might be a New Game Plus or something. I mean, really, how am I gonna read that final entry? We'll see, maybe I can keep playing after this, although obviously there's not gonna be much of a point. Good job on the art, guys. I mean, the game has its fair share of shortcomings and, you know, jank, for lack of a more fitting term. But, yeah, sound design as well. Art design is very solid. I definitely enjoy that, you know, more gory stuff every now and then. And I guess I can say that the runes, the damage runes, for example, are really just the damage runes. Aren't doing something. They definitely increase the damage you deal. It's just a shame that there's so little, as in really nothing, differentiating the different damage types. No special effects, no actual damage over time on poison or bleeding, or, you know, no slowing on cold damage, that kind of thing. I mean, the effects wouldn't need to be super powerful. Just, you know, something would have been nice to make those, to set those apart a bit more. Because ultimately, in practice, it did not really feel like it made any kind of difference, and that's just a shame. And then, of course, there are the unfortunately mostly useless Sanity and Life Drain. I mean, Sanity Drain is completely useless just because Sanity seems to have so little of an effect. You would expect it to be much more important, much more crucial to you know, manage your sanity level in a game like this. But in practice, again, I basically ignored it apart from just refilling it after completely draining it with the limbs after I discovered their incredible power. So yeah. I mean, if nothing else, it's not so much that the game is broken or anything, or that there are any major bugs. Really, there weren't. It's just that there is so much wasted potential, right? It could have been so much more. That's the biggest problem. So really not a huge problem. It's just, you know, it could have been so much more. But who knows? Maybe there's gonna be a sequel. I don't know how successful this was. It seems pretty unknown overall, judging by how little. Okay, there is New Game Plus. All right, but just judging by how little there has been written about the game online, that's a pretty good indicator, I guess, that there's a pretty small community for it. But I enjoyed it a lot. In case that wasn't clear, I think I mentioned it enough times. Let's see how this works. Wait. Oh, I probably need to load my completed save file, right? To start a New Game Plus. Quit, actually. Play. Okay, that loads me in here. And does it give me... Ah, that's how you start New Game Plus. Okay, so obviously the game has acknowledged that I have beaten the game, so that's good. It gives me a chance to take a look at the lore for Inquisitor Odious, the Scholar of Hate. Born to a noble family of twisted religious devotion, Emeric Amatus Odious, the only son of Odelia and Eldrick Odious, was raised to blindly worship the new gods. Invariably beaten and tortured by his parents for any and all failures to follow their strict creed, Emeric underwent a childhood of constant fear and violence. Early on in his life, Emeric began to mirror his merciless upbringing, as he would often break the fingers of other children he deemed heretics. This rarely caused him trouble, since most adults would not dare to scold him due to his sinister appearance and accursed reputation. Okay, must have been a pretty terrifying child. As young Emeric grew, so did his contempt for all others. He found fewer and fewer people to meet his high standards of piousness. He yearned to purge all blasphemers off the face of the earth, and thus began training as an apprentice in the cathedral of his hometown. In just a few years, Emeric Odious had worked his way up to the office of the High Inquisitor as the youngest person ever to do so. Inquisitor Odious rapidly became the most revered official among his congregation, as he condemned, tortured, and killed more people with more efficiency than any of his predecessors. His unparalleled moral compass even led him to torture many of his subordinates, and eventually to kill his own parents for blasphemy. After slaying his parents, Odious offered himself to the Gahars in hopes of becoming an acolyte. The gods accepted his bid, as they got the most powerful clergyman in Mornia to become their vessel. Because of his stature, Odious was granted powers greater than any acolyte had hitherto received, and so earned the fitting moniker the Lord of the Acolytes. Or also the Scholar of Hate, apparently. Well, oh, we never looked at the Grave Slave and the Tomb Master? Was it Tomb Tender? Okay. Not much can be said about the hulking Grave Slaves, for most of them reside in Necropolis, where few commoners have ever gone, outside a coffin, that is. Some have surmised that the Grave Slaves are fallen giants cursed by the Gahars to forever spade to account for the ever-increasing mortality rate of Mornia. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not human, so giant seems to fit. Very little is known about the abysmal tomb tenders of Necropolis. This is due to the fact that not many people manage to reach the promised city alive, and the few who do never return to tell about it. Some believe the tomb tenders are the caretakers of the graveyard, who make room for new cadavers by digesting the old ones. Okay. Others say they use powerful dark magic to reanimate the dead, to help them out in their endless chores. Okay, and with that, the bestiary is complete, as is pretty much everything else. The friend list, the weapon list should be complete. Actually, I guess we can check. All the swords are complete, axes are complete, spears are complete, maces, fist weapons, and firearms. Well, we don't know really, because we don't have an entry for every single one. Oh, yep. Okay, the only thing we're missing is, curiously, 3 early game tutorial entries. Not really sure how that's possible, but Okay, well, I mean, just for good measure, I guess, I'm gonna take a look at New Game Plus, but... Oh. Okay, start the game again in New Game Plus. Enemies and bosses will be tougher. Looted weapons will be more powerful. Your progress will be reset unless you choose to keep some of it. Interesting. Keep the blessings. Would be nice to have them and access to them right off the bat. Keep inventory, keep stash, keep levels, XP, and skill points. I mean... Where's the fun in not keeping all these things? I mean, obviously, yeah, it's gonna be a lot tougher. So basically you could just choose to reset entirely and just have the game be tougher, but also the loot better to somewhat make up for it, I guess. But I think if I'm gonna play New Game Plus, and I don't think I will necessarily really play it anytime soon, but if I do, I want to feel powerful. But also the game is gonna be harder, so maybe it's not. I'm not necessarily gonna overpower everything. Still can't skip this. Yep. Cough, cough. And here we are. And yep, still, sure enough, still have everything. All my levels and everything. Except no Stones of Dibram. Yeah, I mean, okay, I beat the game. Obviously, I'm not gonna keep playing much more of this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember where you found the first stone upgrade. Maybe you actually have to find those kinds of key items. Maybe those don't transfer. Either way, or did he have that? No, he just had the first sword initially. Which of course is, well, actually, how much better is that in New Game Plus? It's 12 damage. Isn't that the same? If it's better, it's certainly not a lot better. I want to say that that sword had 12 attack to begin with, even in normal New Game. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna awkwardly end the Let's Play here on the beach where it all began. I suppose it's kind of fitting. Yeah. Again, a fun game with its flaws, but you know, again, I found it enjoyable enough despite all that. And none of it was really particularly disruptive. It was really just a matter of, you know, why didn't they just do a little bit more to make it a really good game instead of just a good game. I think it's good, despite everything. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it as well. Not really sure what I'm gonna do next. Not that there is any shortage of games to choose from, so I'll find something for sure. Yeah, for the time being, I thank you so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon in some other series. Bye-bye.